Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom far, far away, lived the kind and beautiful Princess Cinderella. She had everything she could ever wish for: a cozy castle, wonderful friends, and a loving prince. But Cinderella had one dream she hadn't fulfilled: to visit her friend, the kind-hearted Snow White, who lived in a distant enchanted forest. One evening, as the moon shimmered in the starry sky, Cinderella gazed out her window and thought, "What if I visit Snow White tonight? Oh, what a wonderful surprise that would be!" She tiptoed quietly out of the castle, where her animal friends, Gus the mouse, Jack, and a little bluebird, were already waiting to join her on the journey. But instead of walking, they had a magical surprise. Cinderella's fairy godmother appeared, twirling her wand. "Off to see Snow White, my dear? You'll need something special for the journey," she said, with a twinkle in her eye. With a flick of her wand, Cinderella's pumpkin carriage appeared, shining brighter than ever, with golden sparkles that glittered like the stars. As they set off on their journey, the carriage rolled through the magical forest. The trees whispered ancient secrets, their leaves rustling like a lullaby. Cinderella felt a calming breeze on her face, and soon, the twinkling fireflies guided the way. Gus and Jack, cozy in the corner of the carriage, began to yawn as the soft, rhythmic movement lulled them to sleep. The deeper into the forest they went, the more magical it became. They passed a shimmering lake where silver swans glided peacefully, and overhead, the night sky twinkled with constellations that seemed to dance just for them. Suddenly, they arrived at the foot of a grand hill, where a tiny, winding path led them to Snow White's cozy cottage. Cinderella knocked gently, and to her delight, Snow White opened the door, her face lighting up with joy. "Surprise!" Cinderella whispered, and Snow White welcomed her inside with a warm hug. The 7 dwarfs were already asleep, snuggled in their beds, so the 2 princesses tiptoed by, giggling softly. Snow White and Cinderella sat by the glowing fireplace, sipping warm apple tea. They talked quietly about their kingdoms, their friends, and their adventures, while the soft crackling of the fire made them feel cozy and calm. After a while, Snow White brought out something truly special: a golden book of bedtime stories from the enchanted forest. Together, they read stories of gentle giants, talking flowers, and rainbow-colored dragons who snored softly in their dreams. As Cinderella's eyes grew heavy, Snow White offered her a guest room upstairs. But before going to bed, they looked out the window one last time. The forest was now a sea of shimmering lights, peaceful and still under the moonlight. With a final good night, Cinderella slept under the soft blankets, her heart full and her mind at ease. The bed was so comfortable, it felt like she was floating on a cloud. As she drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, the stars outside twinkled as if watching over her. And so, with dreams filled with twinkling stars, magical forests, and dear friends, Cinderella slept soundly, knowing that tomorrow would bring new adventures, and maybe another magical journey with her dear friend Snow White.